Mining Job Hunt. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and in today's video we're going to do a quick job hunt. We're going to have a look at the Australian Mining Atlas at where the mines are, and we'll have a look at Seek to see how many jobs come up. So to start with, let's have a look at the underground jobs. So if you type underground into Seek, you will see a bunch of jobs come up. You're looking for nipper, truck, offsider, Agi driver. There's a fair few entry-level jobs in going in hard rock underground at the moment. So where are these jobs? So if we have a look at our Australian Mining Atlas, I've got loaded up your gold mines, nickel, copper, zinc, lead, silver. So basically everything that's going into a battery at the moment, or an electric vehicle, or a windmill. There's some tin mines loaded up in here as well, because apparently those windmills need tin for them to make them swing around properly. I was watching a documentary the other day which was really interesting about that. So there's a need for a lot more tin in the world these days because of those things. This is one of the reasons why I steer people down the direction of hard rock underground mining, because with the coal mines it's going to be very hit and miss to whether you've still got a job or not in sort of 5 to 10 years time, as you know, it rationalises itself out. One of the big coal mines that BHP owns in the Hunter, they've scheduled it to be shut by 2030, whereas with all these hard rock mines around the country, it's everything that's going into this green revolution that's going to save the planet. So they're not going to be shutting these mines down anytime soon. Whereas if you go into coal, you know, it's going to be hit and miss. With iron ore, it's all about them going driverless. So this is one of the articles that got released last year, and it outlines Rio's in their Pilbara operations. You know, they want to go 80% driverless by the end of 2022. And what's that done for surface jobs? Well, it's meant that there's a lot of people coming off the iron ore mines that are up in this region up here, which I haven't got lit up at the moment in this map. They were all supposed to come down to Perth. A lot of people thought they were coming down on the same sort of money. It turns out that they're coming down on half as much. And of course, a lot of people haven't liked that. So instead of accepting the job, they're going to the open pits here in WA, but they're also going to the open pits in Queensland and New South Wales. And they're filling the jobs that, in coal mines and base metal mines and all that sort of stuff that probably 6 to 12 months ago would have been a traineeship. But now, because there's so many experienced workers around, the employers are going for the experienced option. And if you have a look at the job ads too, the other thing that's happened is, and I've highlighted this on the channel before, is, 12 months ago an experienced surface truck driver was making $57 an hour, or that's what the jobs were advertising for, and now they're advertising for $46 an hour or lower. There are still a few ads around for $50 and $53 an hour, but as time goes on, there's more ads the sub 50 mark, and that's with a lot of stuff in the surface mining game and the shutdown and the construction. It's all rationalising out a little bit at the moment, because they do have a number of people that are already trained in that area. Where they don't have a lot of people trained is hard rock underground and surface exploration as offsiders and drillers. So they're the areas that I would concentrate on. So just to give you a bit of a rundown, if you're in Victoria, there are mines that light up here, but there's not many big active mines. So a lot of people drive in and out to these mines in New South Wales. If you're in New South Wales, of course, you've got all these mines over here to drive in and out to, which there's a number of mines there, and they're all looking. Recently, I talked about one of the guys that used the DIY program to get himself a job at this mine down here outside of Canberra. Congratulations, Ian, again, well done on doing that. If you're up in here in Brisbane, you've got a lot of fly and fly out up to Mount Isa and around Charters Towers. They do a lot of fly and fly out of Townsville as well to those mines. But if you're also in that Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast area, you can also got the option of driving down to these mines in New South Wales as well, which a lot of people do. If you're in South Australia, in Adelaide, then you've got a number of big mines in the centre, Olympic Dam being the biggest, and then you've got all Oz Minerals base metal mines that are all underground. And a lot of people also drive over to Broken Hill and work over there as well. So, and in WA, Kalgoorlie is the place to be. I know a few people in Kalgoorlie, and I got told the other day that it's gone from they'll take anybody with a heartbeat to they'll take somebody without a heartbeat if they thought they could drive the truck, which I found very amusing at the time. And there's lots of fly and fly out of Perth to all these mines up here. So the big thing is wherever you are in the country, there's mines that are looking. You just got to give them what they want, and that's somebody that understands how their mine works. So you can, Ian, who I was talking about before, used the DIY package that the sponsors got together, the do-it-yourself one for $495. It's got all the information that you need in there to give yourself the pathway in and an understanding of exactly what you're getting yourself into. So I hope that information helps. And if you're looking to get a mining job these days, there's not a real lot on the surface, unfortunately, because of what's going on in iron ore. There's bucket loads underground and in exploration, but just make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. Now, if you've got any questions that you'd like answered, please send them through. And if you could like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.